Hey guys, it's me, the Geeky Phantom. Welcome back to the S in Lisp. It's pilot season here for my show. That's right, this is the very first episode. You might have seen episode 0, but that doesn't count. This was just an introduction. This is the first episode. Get over it. Alright, today we're going to take a look back at some of the best events of 2014, and then we'll look forward to 2015. Maybe we'll even go beyond that. We'll see. This is just the first episode after all. So, I'd like to make maybe about 100 or maybe even 1,000 of these things. So we have to save some stuff for later. Okay, so 2014 is almost over. Where do we start? How about comic books? Okay, comic books are just still groundbreaking after all these years. Still groundbreaking. Okay, and it still continues to amaze me. Let's see, we have 100th anniversary. Marvel, 100th anniversary that they did recently. Let's see. It's very different, very interesting. You can see the Avengers, X-Men, and what they did was take these characters and go ahead in time, say this might be where we are in 2063 or so, like 100 years after the original initial run and start of Marvel, which is really smart. It's different, takes a different approach, and like it's different stories, like Cyclops is president and so forth. So it's really really interesting. X-Men themselves have been really different lately because they went through so many different metamorphoses. Anyway, so they keep going through these cycles of who's a good guy, who's a bad guy. Cyclops is obviously on the outside. He's leading the revolution, which is really, really great storytelling, a lot of fun. Nightcrawler came back from the dead. That just needed to happen. Wolverine was leading the school. He was in charge. Professor X is dead after by Cyclops' hands. Of course, Cyclops was possessed by the Dark Phoenix. And all the people that hate Cyclops, Cyclops was right. I mean, he brought back the mutants. So suck it, okay. Spider-Man's finally after all that time as being the body switch with or the mind swap, if you will, with Doctor Octopus was huge, and then Peter Parker seemed to die in Doc Ock's body, but then he was a spirit that was hunting Spider-Man, Doc Ock's Spider-Man, the superior Spider-Man, and so forth. It was different. It was fun. It was really really exciting. But then Peter Parker came back, kicked ass, and now he's Spider-Man again, the amazing Spider-Man. And yeah, it's just stuff. They're going to do this new Spider-Verse thing with different Spider-Men from different universes, and it seems like it's gonna be pretty fun. I'm a little behind on my reading, but I'm getting there. So yeah. So then, like, let's see here. So, Cyclops. Also, the Cyclops that came back from the past, or came to the future from the past, young Cyclops. That his own story of him going into space with his father, who was dead, but now he's not. It's Marvel. So, you got Cyclops, with his father. You can't see these damn things. This camera sucks. Okay? Shh, don't tell me when I say that, but the camera sucks. Okay? I admit it. It's not a great first episode because the camera sucks. Boo. Boo. Oh well. Well, let's move on. Alright. Cyclops it's really good. It's him going out into space with his father, and it's a lot of fun. It's different. It's cool. It's kind of like Guardians of the Galaxy, but Cyclops. So, and then Wolverine, good old Wolverine, this Origin 2, the sequel to his origin story, which is really bizarre, really extreme, different, not what everyone expected his origin story to be. And at the same time, them telling Wolverine's origin story, they said, hey, look, this is where I also want to kill his ass. You can't tell from here, it's very, really crazy glossy cover. And you can't tell, but it might not be able to tell, but it shines. It's like this Wolverine's shiny little ass there. See, pretty cool. So Wolverine's dead. Okay, except for Hugh Jackman. So someone has to replace Wolverine at the front of the comics. It's been Wolverine and the X-Men more recently. So what better way to go than Spider-Man and the X-Men. You know, this is really smart. It's really exciting. Picked it up yesterday, first issue, and I'm not gonna ruin it for anyone out there yet. So, no spoiler alert, as they say, which I hate that saying. Anyways, Axis is looking to be really, really revolutionary for the X-Men and the Avengers. Basically, everyone's been swapped with the villains, and not even mind swapped. I mean, emotionally, like they're heroes are villains and villains are heroes. Except for a couple. I think Spider-Man's still a hero. I haven't caught up yet, but it seems like it's gonna be a good story. Hulk becomes Kla. I don't know. He's dark. He's different. He's the Hulk's Hulk, which is absolutely terrifying. He ripped Lou Ferrigno in two. I hope Lou Ferrigno's not watching, but he would rip him in two. And then make a bitch of Arnold Schwarzenegger, who is one of my heroes. So I'm not going to get going on that route. Now here's this other interesting thing: the Avengers. Okay, Thor is not who he's been. Well, he's who he was, but it's very confusing. See, this woman came along. That's Thor's sister, and now Thor is not still worthy of the hammer, and he's got an axe now. So, and Captain America's old. He got his sleepless soldier film taken out of him. So he's an old fart. For some reason, he aged, and now he's an old fart. So now the Falcon, Sam Wilson, is Captain America, which is pretty genius. It's different, a lot of fun. And apparently in 8 months, time's gonna run out. And this is a new thing. Every month's like, in 5 months, time runs out. Ooh, you know. And like one of the issues actually features Cyclops and Beast and the Avengers. Beast is an Avenger, but not Cyclops. I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. You know. Now things are getting really, really exciting. Something about that. Something happened. You know, there's this zombie craze. Zombies. I wasn't a big zombie fan. Then Walking Dead came along. Now I'm a zombie fan again. And then there was Afterlife with Archie. Awesome. Brian Covington, I'm talking to you on this one. Archie is awesome. You will like it. It's Archie's universe if there was a zombie infestation. And look who's at the cause of all this trouble. Jughead. And this isn't your child-friendly comic book either. Look, Jughead literally eats and devours. There's gore, blood, you know, guts. People die. And recently covered Sabrina the Teenage Witch. She also has her own horror story going on right now. I haven't gotten to read it yet, but it seems pretty interesting. And Betty and Veronica, see, this is not your child's Archie. This is not your Archie of the past. This is Betty and Veronica. And if they were real girls, I'd get turned down by them instantly. Walking Dead still continues to nail it. This is a cover from the All Out War story, which was awesome. Not only did it tell a great war story set in the zombie apocalypse, but they took this character Negan and said, "We're not gonna kill this guy. We're gonna put him in prison." Yeah. It's different, okay? And then something amazing happened. From Boom Studios, a comic company I'm not as familiar with as others. Boom Studios took something that I could never have imagined as a comic book and just ran with it. Big Trouble in Little China, as John Carpenter was saying. Big Trouble in Little China. Continuation of the film. It starts off right where the film ends, and the monster didn't eat Jack Burton. It turns out that the monster owes Jack Burton a debt, so now he's Jack Burton's friend. For now. I don't think that lasts too long. But then right behind that, more recently, what the hell was that? I almost had an A-bomb. Speaking of which, Escape from New York. That's right, Escape Bliskin in all his glory. I haven't read it yet, but it's looking like it's gonna be fun. Good old Kurt Russell classics. X-Files. This is really cool. It's great so far. I read half of the stories, or half of the issues released, and it's really good. It's different. They take the story and just continue, that probably the last movie. Mulder and Scully. Sorry, and someone's gonna hang me for that one. Mulder and Scully aren't FBI agents anymore, but then they're brought back in, and it's good stuff. It's fun. I suggest it. What better way to continue our comic book discussion than feature one that crosses universes with two of the biggest children's hits of the 80s. We're talking Ghostbusters and Ninja Turtles. Is that Ghostbusters? There's Ray and Ninja Turtles on the page together. This is pretty amazing. Let's see here. This is just action-packed adventure. It's just so cool. You got all these characters. And just really exciting. I'm not seeing it here. There was a picture somewhere of one of the Ninja Turtles with a trap, throwing it out to catch a ghost. Awesome. Must be on another issue. And then a little classic from my childhood. Edward Scissorhands. That's right. Edward Scissorhands is now a comic book. Really cool. And what's funny is that, when I was a child, they filmed Edward Scissorhands not too far down from where I lived. And in this neighborhood, Carpenter's Run, and Kinsmer Circle. And now it's like getting to see that little neighborhood that I've been in a few times, brought to life in a comic book. And it's like, oh look, it's home. I'm not in Florida anymore, and it's like, it's home. It's cool. Alright, so where do we go next? TV shows. Comic books are over, TV shows now. TV shows are just... I was going to stop after Lost. I miss Lost so much. One of my favorite TV shows of all time. But it's gone. And I thought, hey, I'm going to give up TV. The Office ended. So many shows ended. But then I kept watching. And two more of my shows ended this year. Boardwalk Empire and Californication. So, Boardwalk Empire ended on a high note, I thought. Not only did they kill off a lot of long-time supporting characters, but they shock you with a lot of deaths in this series of main characters that were just like, what? Like, just a lot of characters that died. And it's very sad and very fun, very exciting. The only thing I was missing this season was they didn't show what happened to Rothstein. Arnold Rothstein. I really wish they would have shown what happened here, but it was really good, violent, a lot of naked girls. And just for you kids out there, stay up late and watch Boardwalk Empire, especially the scene in the first season. Anyway, but it was good. Californication, a lot more naked girls. Awesome show, awesome, fun. David Duchovny, you watched him for years as Fox Mulder on the X-Files, to a complete left turn as Hank Moody. Awesome. Every time I sit down and watch that show, I'm inspired to start writing. It's great. It's a great ending, open ending, and it's just a lot of fun. New show, HBO, Leftovers. Wow. It was I can't remember everyone's names involved with the production, but David Lindelof, that's how I need to say. He co-creator of Lost, and it's great. People get left behind after a possible rapture. No one knows what it is, and it's great. Apparently the rapture came and took Gary Busey and not a bunch of children. I guess Gary Busey's special. Yeah, awesome guy, I guess, so I guess God wants to hang out with Gary Busey. But anyways, the show is awesome. If you haven't seen The Leftovers yet, I strongly suggest it. Yes, and yeah, so HBO, another great HBO show. Screw Game of Thrones. Arrow and the Flash on the CW. Can't believe I just said the CW. Arrow and the Flash are two just great DC shows. Arrow's been a continuing strong point for DC. Flash is in the same universe. It's awesome. It's awesome. It's just really cool. Gotham, new show set in Batman's universe years before he becomes Batman. Young Bruce Wayne, young Jim Gordon, awesome. I did not expect much for this show at all. I swear, really, I thought it was gonna be crap. It turned out to be awesome. So watch Gotham. Walking Dead is I'm a newer Walking Dead fan. Still, it's a great show, a lot of fun. Rick Grimes ripping people's throat out with his teeth, using machetes to hack people in pieces. Fun. So, Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Marvel Universe does it again. If you sit on and you wait for a Marvel movie to come out, well, you can watch you can join that universe every week on Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Not every week, because it's like right now it's mid-season finale. It's awesome. And it keeps surprising. There's characters from the comics in the show that you just didn't see coming. It's great. It's a lot of good fun. Watch Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. And it ties into the movies too, here and there. Like the end of the season is supposed to tie into Avengers Age of Ultron series. So just keep that in mind. Comic Book Men on AMC. Wow, what a fun! I don't like reality TV at all, but I watch Comic Book Men. I actually met Mike and Ming at Comic Expo here in New Orleans recently. Very nice guys. Brian Johnson did not show up; he was missing, and but I couldn't be mad. Classic Brian Johnson, But I strongly watch it. I strongly advise you watching it because it's a big deal for comic book fans and such, because it shows it features our world. And like before there were all these girls cosplaying, all these people going to comic cons and not knowing, now they don't know what comic books were. Comic Book Men is all about the comic books. They do a good thing for comic book readers and comic books and so forth. So watch Comic Book Men, especially if you like Kevin Smith movies and stuff. So let's see, movies. Great movies this year. Let's see, there was Captain America: Winter Soldier on Marvel's front, which was awesome. About changes for Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. series. Just a fun movie. Great Marvel's grittiest and craziest Marvel movie. Guardians of the Galaxy. What can I say about Guardians of the Galaxy? How it has been said. Fun. Amazing Spider-Man 2 got a bad rep. Liked it a lot. Fun. And yes, Gwen Stacy died. It sucks that Gwen Stacy died, but Gwen Stacy died because she was supposed to die. She's not Mary Jane Watson. She's not the hero of the story. Gwen Stacy died for story, for Peter Parker to have to find his strength. And it happened in a comic book. I have the comic book, and it's a important moment, so it was very necessary for her to die, and I'm tired of people complaining about it. She died because she died. X-Men Days of Future Past, step in the right direction, but still not X-Men. There's some characters that come back from the dead. Cyclops, very important. But Cyclops come back from the dead. If you haven't seen the movie by now, then you're never gonna see it, because face it, it came out like 7 damn months ago, Jesus, and it's been on DVD or Blu-ray for about 2 months. So if you haven't seen it, then you should have by now. But it's a step in the right direction, but not a great X-Men movie. I'm tired of Jennifer Lawrence. I'm tired of her. I am already. And Mystique is not a main X-Men character, so let's just get that out here. And Wolverine is, it's an alright movie, but still not the best X-Men movie. Rise of the Planet of the Apes, fun, different, a more dramatic approach to Planet of the Apes saga. It's fun, good movie to watch. Definitely check it out. On Black Friday, I didn't see Transformers in theaters. I didn't get the chance to. I saw it on sale on Black Friday for $5. I picked it up, put it in my cart, and then I put it back because I realized I was about to buy Transformers 4, which everyone says is garbage. And so I didn't buy it. So, yeah. So, I haven't seen Transformers. Didn't bother. So, I don't know. Maybe in the future. And going from that to Ninja Turtles, the new movie. All I can say is the movie was good only when the Turtles were on screen. If the Turtles were on screen, the movie was crap. Megan Fox needs to get a waiting job somewhere because she's a terrible actress. But, maybe in the future, there will be some hope in the Ninja Turtles movies. Just get Michael Bay away from it. Interstellar. Interstellar was a blast. Different. People, they complain about it doesn't make any sense, but it's not supposed to make sense. It's all science theory, so, But yeah, I go into Interstellar not expecting to be for it to be believable. Okay, so there you go. Big Hero 6, Disney, based on Marvel comics, but not in the Marvel comic cinematic universe. It was fun. As kids movies go, Big Hero 6 is a blast. I strongly suggest you watch Big Hero 6. Dumb and Dumber, awesome. Did not expect Dumb and Dumber to be awesome, but it is. It's a fun time, great, enjoyable, stupid, but fun. Jim Carrey and Jeff Daniels back in their prime. The Judge, starring Robert Downey Jr. and Robert Duvall. Strongly invite you to see it. Great story, fun, dramatic, good laughs, good movie, great fun movie. Grand Budapest Hotel, the new Wes Anderson movie, was awesome. I love Wes Anderson. He's one of my favorite directors, and I strongly suggest Grand Budapest Hotel. And I realize I'm strongly suggesting most of everything I'm talking about today, but I want you to know I strongly suggest you check this stuff out. Expendables 3. It's just Expendables. It's not anything. It's not Star Wars or anything. It's just fun. Harrison Ford and Mel Gibson in the same movie with all these guys. Harrison Ford flying a helicopter with Arnold Schwarzenegger in the back, shooting a machine gun. Tell me that's not awesome. So, Godzilla. I sat through the whole movie wondering where the hell Godzilla was. Every time the monsters start to fight, something happens. At one point, doors slowly close as the monsters are about to hit each other, and it's like, well, are they gonna fight? And then there's a fight, and it's over in 5 seconds. It wasn't very good. And the story with the father and the son was very compelling until the father just dies, and it's like, that was pointless. What was the point of that? So yes, let's not talk about that. Tusk, Kevin Smith's new movie Tusk, must see movie of the year. Tusk, it got a lot of bad reviews, but it is amazing. I'm gonna make a video, I swear, an episode that just covers Tusk, because Tusk was incredible, fun, crazy. Johnny Depp in his best role in years. A lot of fun. I strongly suggest Tusk. And I'm looking for the last Hobbit movie this year. Desolation of Small Cube last year. Battle of the Five Armies. It's gonna be a blast. Let's see here. Now, going forward into 2015, it's pretty exciting, pretty scary too, because, well, I don't think the world's gonna end this time either, but it's still the future. April 21st, 2015, I'm gonna do an episode covering this, where Marty McFly and Doc Brown travel to the future. It's happening. It's coming soon, and the movies it's no Josh 19, but it's still pretty exciting. Comic books, as far as they go, Marvel's got mysterious plans. No one really knows what's going on. There's no more mutants saying again, or mutants disappearing. There's Inhumans talk. The Inhumans might become the new mutants, and it might happen in the movies too. That countdown and the Avengers, what's going to happen? Is time going to restart? The Axis fallout. Axis is going to, what's going to happen there? Will Wolverine stay dead? It would be kind of silly to bring up. I kind of expect him to be back like the next issue, but the future of X-Men is in question. What's Cyclops going to do? What's going to happen to Cyclops? With all this Fox talk, there's a lot of Fox Marvel hate. Fox is doing the Fantastic Four movie, which is going to suck. And so Marvel's like, screw you, Fox. We're canceling the comics, so you can't make any more money. I actually talked to someone at a convention that works for Marvel, and he told me that Marvel's pissed about this new Fantastic Four movie. I'm going to get more into that in a minute. And DC is going to get a little weirder. I haven't been keeping up with DC at all this year. I'm really behind on my DC, and I'm really ashamed of it, but I've got a stack of comics to read, and I just haven't gotten there yet. I will eventually. TV shows. Let's see. Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. I'm of course anticipating that, because it's fun, and now there's a human story going on, and it's going to be big, and it's going to tie into Age of Ultron, the Avengers 2. It's going to be really fun. Agent Carter, the mid-season, or the mid-series there, it's like, Agent of S.H.I.E.L.D. ended for the mid-season finale. Now Agent Carter is going to fill the gap until S.H.I.E.L.D. comes back, and Agent Carter is going to be a lot of fun. Captain America's love interest, she gets her own show, and it's going to be a lot of fun seeing Howard Stark and all the other Howling Commando characters and so forth. The Netflix has Daredevil coming out soon. and that's gonna be cool, tying Daredevil into the Marvel universe with Luke Cage, Jessica Jones, Iron Fist, coming up soon. It's gonna be fun. The Walking Dead will come back for the last 8 episodes. I'm really looking forward to that. The first season of Gotham, how's that gonna finish up, and how that's gonna pan out. Mad Men, one of my favorite shows, is ending. 7 episodes or so left. I'm scared to see what happens at the end of that. Future of It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia, they signed on for 3 more seasons. I love it. One of my favorite shows. I'm hoping for good things there. We'll see what happens. I'm catching up with American Horror Story. I finished season 2. I always wanted to watch the show. Now I'm finally getting a chance. I'm going to start season 3 soon. So season 2 of The Leftovers will probably be on soon. We're going to see what happens there, what HBO does. Because the first season ended where the book ends. So now it's like a free-roam story. So we'll just have to see what happens, We'll see where Arrow and Flash go. Shameless comes back, and Louie, and The League, and Comic Book Men. We'll see. I look forward to this 2015 TV year. I mean, it's gonna be good. Movies. Let's see. There's 5 big ones coming out. I'm gonna start with Marvel's, of course. Avengers: Age of Ultron and Ant-Man. Avengers: Age of Ultron just looks incredible. Joss Whedon is just doing what he does best, telling great stories about a group of people that go through hell together. Ant-Man is different from Marvel. It's going to be a lot of fun. See what happens. Paul Rudd and Michael Douglas. It's going to be a lot of fun, I think. A heist movie in the Marvel Universe with a guy that can shrink and grow, and it's going to be fun. Jurassic World is going to be awesome. With more fun than watching dinosaurs chase people through the woods. I'm kind of disappointed that a lot of the actors aren't coming back from the original movies. Jeff Goldblum, Sam Neill, but we'll see what happens. It'll be fun. Terminator Genisys, I saw that trailer the other day. It's going to be awesome. They're doing a risky thing by rewriting the Terminator history, but it looks fun. Watching the new Arnold Terminator destroy the first Terminator from the first movie, it's going to be different and fun. Star Wars Episode 7, The Force Awakens. This is going to be fun. It's going to be different. I'm excited to see Han Solo and Luke Skywalker and all the other characters come back, but I'm excited about these new characters too. Still a lot of questions, but I'm looking forward to it. I think J.J. Abrams is going to blow it out of the damn park, and it's going to be just crazy. Just intense and fun. I like Star Wars more than anything, and I'm not looking for, I've loved Star Wars my whole life, and I love Ghostbusters my whole life. I'm not looking forward to the new Ghostbusters. I'm not going to get into it, but I'm not looking forward to it, so at least I have Star Wars coming, that's exciting. Vacation, the new Vacation movie. Chevy Chase is reprising his role as Clark Griswold, along with Beverly D'Angelo as Ellen, but the true star of the movie is going to be Ed Helms as grown-up Rusty, and that's exciting. He drives his family to Wally World, which is about to close down, and I don't know how the original characters and actors will play a part, but it's going to be funny, it's going to be fun, done by people that revolve freaks and geeks and horrible bosses and so forth, and it's going to be a lot of fun. The True North trilogy, Kevin Smith's True North trilogy is coming up soon. The second part, after Tusk. Yoga Hosers. Johnny Depp reprises his role from Tusk, in a different story. And it eventually will be followed up by Moose Jaws, which is a moose. It's Jaws with a moose. Can you imagine? So, yeah. I'm a little hesitant about Mad Max Fury Road. I'm scared. I miss Mel Gibson already. I don't care what anybody says. Mel Gibson is awesome. He makes awesome movies. And I want to see Mel Gibson in the Marvel Universe. Maybe we'll see. But it's a little scary, a Mad Max movie without Mel Gibson. So we'll just have to see. The Peanuts movie. I'm a little hesitant about the computer stuff. But, we'll just see. It might be fun. It might be hilarious, but we'll see. Hot Tub Time Machine 2. No good John Cusack, which is a little scary, but the movie actually, I saw the trailer today, it looks funny. They filmed it here in town. A little something I stole. I saw it months ago, maybe even a year ago now. Jeez, wow, time flies. I saw that at the sign saying that they were filming close by. Took it. So yeah, Hot Tub Time Machine 2 looks funny. Mordecai with Johnny Depp, maybe it'll be funny. We'll have to see. It almost seems after seeing Touch that he's playing that same character. It seems that way, but it's not, and we'll see. Pan, we'll see. Okay. Tomorrowland with George Clooney looks different. It looks like Disney's taking a new chance. Kind of has that same feeling as the new Tron, I think. I didn't even see the new Tron because I've never seen Tron. It just never happened. But we'll see what happens there, Not really looking forward to a certain sequel that's coming out. Chronicle 2. You might have heard me talk about it earlier. It's called Chronicle 2, The Fantastic Four. Not really looking forward to this. It's gonna suck. And I hate that people are complaining about us true fans pulling the race card. We're pulling the race card because we're saying about Michael B. Jordan as Human Torch and so forth. And this whole Doctor Doom isn't Doctor Doom. He's a hacker, but a different name, and it's gonna be stupid. We're not prejudiced because we don't like the new Fantastic Four movie idea. We don't like the idea because it's stupid. Okay, get it straight. Us comic book fans think it's stupid, and obviously Marvel thinks it's stupid too because they're really pissed off about it. So, and I don't want to hear, well, Seth, this is a Marvel thing, but okay, it is. Okay, I talk to people from Marvel, and they're friggin' pissed about it. Don't take that on record. Don't put that on record because I don't want anybody coming after me or anything. But they've been sealed after me and kick my ass for talking. But yeah, so screw the Fantastic Four movie. The Fantastic Four are not movie stars anyway. They're awesome four people. So that's all I gotta say about that. So yeah. That was, I think the first episode was about over. We went over a half an hour. Jesus. Who's going to sit here and watch all of that? That's what I want to know. And so, I guess you'll have to come back for the episode 2 to see what the future holds. I'm going to probably film pretty soon. We're going to sit and talk about, I got planned out, we're going to sit and talk about a little movie I discovered called Nightbreed. Tusk. I want to go into Tusk. I want to talk about Tusk, and I'm going to read some really shitty reviews for the movie and just prove those reviews wrong. And I'm going to talk about why Marvel rocks because I don't know what else I'm going to talk about. There's some things coming up in the future, the not too distant future for me to talk about on this, but I'm going to have to wait for a little while. So yeah. Marvel rocks, and we'll get into that, and Fox sucks, and we'll get into a little bit into that too. So, alright, so great. So come back soon for episode 2. Later.